Hi, I'm Annabelle Hooper, and I had the pleasure of interviewing psychiatric nurse practitioner Summer Anderson. As soon as I asked for an interview with her, Anderson Wellness Group, run by her and her family, immediately responded that she would happily do the interview. Summer was so kind during the interview and had no problem answering my questions. Summer is a PMHNP and a DNP, which is a doctor of nursing practice in the mental health field. She specializes in depression, anxiety, and many more mental illnesses. At Anderson Wellness Group, they combat these mental health disorders with therapy and medication prescriptions. She told me that when they get a new patient, their first goal is to diagnose them accurately, but also assure the patient that they are not broken for having a mental health disorder. The Anderson Wellness Group page says, "Suffering from one of these disorders should be viewed the same as any other medical diagnosis and should never cause embarrassment or shame." I really love this quote because I think it's so important for people struggling with mental health disorders to know that they aren't alone or dysfunctional. After the diagnosis, the next step with a new patient is to design a treatment plan. The treatment plan consists of meeting times with a therapist and usually a prescription medication, depending on the diagnosis. Anderson Wellness Group is committed to finding the solution to each of their patients' specific problems. It is important to them that each person who walks in their door is treated with respect and love. Naturally, no two people are the same, so it may take some time for someone to find a therapist they like or their perfect treatment plan. This is why Summer is so passionate about spreading awareness for mental health in our community. Just like most therapists, Summer has a love for helping others. She explained to me what it's like to watch somebody grow out of their mental health issues and said the best part of her job is the feeling of accomplishment she gets and happiness she has for her patients when they leave her care. During the interview, I asked Summer how she got into the health field, and more specifically, the mental health field. She told me that originally she wanted to go to film school, but her parents refused to help her out. Because of this, Summer decided to get a temporary job at a clinic working as a CNA since most of her family worked in the health field. She worked there for about 6 months before realizing that she was meant for it. She obtained her RN and decided to specialize in the mental health field because she suffers from depression herself. She told me that when she was younger, her therapist changed her life so much and was a major help with her depression, and that was what inspired her to go into mental health. She wanted to be able to help people the same way her therapist helped her. From this interview, I can tell that she was definitely successful in that. After conducting this interview, I feel like I learned a lot about what it means to be a PMHNP and how I can make a difference in people's lives like Summer does every day. In the medical field, many people have varying views and opinions on how treatment should be done. But after talking with Summer, I know confidently that she and her coworkers at Anderson Wellness Group truly want the best for their patients, and they will not give up on anyone. To anybody who is struggling with their own mental health or trauma from the past, I would tell them to seek professional help. Although therapy can be very daunting for some, talking about your feelings to someone who is trained to help might be the answer you're looking for.